just wanted to quote Wayne's World to you during the commercial break.
Okay. That was
She
really
asked me
funny.
how I felt about change, so I whipped out the Wayne's World quote, "We fear change." So then she doubles down on me with Sheryl Crow.
Yeah, change will do you good. Jinx, gotta buy me a Coke.
But it depends on the change.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
I think
okay,
so.
what is your take on this? What is your
Exactly.
philosophy? What is your
Gosh, you
overall
have to-
vision on that?
Yeah, you have to sort of segment it into change. Change, I think, as long as two things are going okay, as long as I can exercise and my family's okay, any other changes are okay. What about you?
I'll do half that, as long as my family's okay.
Okay.
No, the ability, yeah, exactly. That goes to like things that you can control versus things you can't, right? It's
Yeah,
like it's
exactly.
prioritizing.
Yes, prioritizing things that are important to you.
I mean, if your commute to work has a detour in it, like, you really gonna let that affect your mood or your day or whatever?
you
It's
don't
like,
have control over it.
Right.
So,
just,
what are
all
you
right.
gonna do?
I'm getting better at that.
Good. I'm very proud of you.
One area that I've gotten very good at is sports. The number of people in my life that will let, whether or not 5 guys could throw a ball into a hoop more than the other 5 guys,
Oh.
ruin their day or their week or their whatever. I'm
no.
like, it's a game. Enjoy it
but-
for what it is.
Tracy, that's their priority.
It's a different priority. So that's what we have to focus on as our priority.
Exactly. Embracing change in 2021. And I was thinking about this just because it's Inauguration Day, and regardless of where you fall on the spectrum,
There's
change.
Yeah, it's change. Yeah.
It's change.
And change that we saw coming.
Exactly,
So-
and change is scary for everybody, and it's difficult. So I was so happy to speak with Dr. Danielle Henderson from IU Health. She's a psychologist. I always enjoy speaking to her. She has such good insight, and we spoke about change and sort of how we can feel about this, what we can do. So I was really happy to share this with you guys.
Let's take a look.
Recognizing that change is happening and noticing what's coming up for us. What emotions might we be experiencing? And as best we can, naming those, labeling those, and recognizing that change is happening and noticing what's coming up for us. What emotions might we be experiencing? And as best we can, naming those, labeling those. And then I also think reflecting on, okay, I know this is coming. I know this is how this might make me feel. What are some things I need to put in place to help me cope with my emotions, and my response to this change?
She's lovely.
Yeah, great advice too.
Exactly. So she has a couple of tips as well as what we should do
Bring
in
it.
terms of
Bring it. It's
right.
still January. We're still coping in some ways.
Exactly. And she says, what areas do you have control over? Think
Okay.
about that.
Right.
What areas do you not have control over?
And if that, don't waste your energy. Don't waste your vibe. Don't waste your spirit on those if you don't have control.
Absolutely. You can't, excuse me, you can't do anything about it. So focus on the areas you do have control over. Take care of yourself. Physically, emotionally, mentally. It's so important, especially these days.
And especially if you're a parent or a significant other, because you need to be healthy and well positioned mentally to be there for them.
Exactly.
Right?
And that's, you know what? Exactly. She also said that too. I wish that was in the soundbite. And just take things one day at a time.
Yeah.
These are great tips. And
Break it down. Like my wife always says, that's how you eat an elephant, one bite at a time.
Oh.
One bite at a time.
Oh, elephant.
When
I've
she's
never
having-
tried elephant.
When she's having a day, I'm like, hey, how's your work day today? It's like, I'm just taking a bite out of the elephant. Like,
Exactly.
Make it manageable, make it things like. I'm going to leave you with another movie quote.
Really?
Yes, Groundhog Day.
Okay.
At the end of Groundhog Day, Bill Murray,
Oh, God.
Bill Murray wakes up and said, this is different. And she says, different? He goes, yeah, different is good. It can be good.
It can be good.
Maybe you don't embrace change, but know it's coming to be ready for it.
We're going to
right?
learn things.
And we're going to learn more with your podcast.
Absolutely. We're going to learn more with my podcast. We'll talk about this. I think it'll air or be available next week. So that's definitely something that we'll expand upon. So.
And of course, you have your Facebook page too, as well. Facebook.com/Dr. Mary Gillis.
Thank
We'll
you.
put all the links on IndieStyle.tv.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
And I'm going to keep saying it. Happy New Year, right?
Still,
We'll
until
keep- yeah.
probably until the third week, right?
At least, maybe
Yeah.
February. Who knows? I might
February.
say it on the 4th of July. I don't know, Mackenzie.
You know what I always say? I love this because I